Hi folks, I'm here at the Legislature with Ministers Leela Ahir and Rajan Sani, together with our colleagues Mickey Amory and Michaela Glasgow, and we wanted to send a message on behalf of a whole lot of other MLAs who couldn't be here right now, but we've heard a growing number of stories that really concern us, quite frankly, about prejudicial attitudes and even outright bigotry being directed at some Albertans coming from immigrant backgrounds. You know, we've seen a real tragedy of outbreaks, particularly at beef packing plants in southern Alberta, plants that have been a critical part of our whole system of food security, and plants which happen to have a large number of new Canadians working there. Let me be clear, the overwhelming majority of people there are Canadian citizens or permanent residents, but regardless of how they came to Canada, all of them are Albertans by choice and not chance. And unfortunately, we've heard stories about people not being welcomed into businesses, being told to leave businesses, in one case even being told to leave a bank, about discriminatory statements online, and just attitudes that are really un-Albertan. So first of all, let me say that we thank and respect the folks who work in those plants and new Canadians who have chosen Alberta to be their home, to bring an amazing work ethic, to start families here, to build our communities. All Albertans of all backgrounds are equally valued, and we must together reject attitudes of exclusion or suspicion. These are challenging times, but all of us face the public health challenge of the COVID-19 pandemic. Any one of us could be infected by that. And many of us know people who have fallen ill to this disease. The only way we're going to get through this is together, rejecting those kinds of prejudices or stereotypes that are being directed at some communities. We hear in particular concerns coming from the Filipino community, a community that has brought such amazing ethic of compassion, of caring, a work ethic, and that is true broadly of new Canadians and new Albertans, whose contribution we value enormously and on whom we depend. You know, those meatpacking plants, they're filled with folks who have taken jobs that a lot of other Canadians would not take. Difficult, tough, manual labor, without which we would not have food security. And so we want to stand with them and all of the members of those communities who maybe feel that they're not getting a fair shake right now. The Alberta way, the Canadian way, is to stand together, and we need that attitude now more than ever as we get through this together.